Hello everyone, my name is Yusuf Edwards, and welcome to part 70 of the American Show. Let us begin. So William was in his bed when all of a sudden he hears the phone ring. So he gets he gets off the bed. He was next to Joey, his girlfriend, at that time, and he walks towards the bedroom door, and then he leaves very quietly because she was still sleeping at the time. So he leaves the bedroom very quietly, like I said before, and now he was going to his phone, to their phone room. He opens the door after he walked to the room. He opens the door and he walks in. He picks up the phone and he hears his mom. Just very, very excited about what she's about to tell him. She says, "Well, listen, I'm in my phone room. Your sister knows, I'm so sorry. What's wrong? Nothing's wrong. I'm just very, this is very difficult to talk. Oh my gosh. Okay. I have an idea. So as you know, Martha has always wanted to be on the American Show, right? Yeah. So, I have an idea. So, and you also know that it is her birthday today, right? Yes. So what if, oh my gosh, okay. Let me calm down, because this is so awesome. Okay. So what if we had a surprise birthday party, but we use decoys, right? Now first she always wanted to go into the American Show and interact with her uncle, right? And talk to the people. She always had a stage presence, as you well know. Yes. Yeah, she does. And she wants to perform a song on the American Show, right? That is her request for her birthday, right? Yeah, very sure we can, no problem. I'm very sure we can make that happen. Well, great. Oh, yes. And we're having a surprise birthday party for her. Okay, cool. I mean, do you want to come? Yeah, of course I do. Obviously. Okay, so, we're going to first, you are going to welcome her or invite her to be a guest on the American Show. And then, after that, you're going to have her sing on the American Show. And then, after that, you're going to just drive around the sweet town, you know what I mean? And then when the time is right, boom, bring her home, and then we're going to have the surprise party. What do you think? I think that's a great idea. I think that's a wonderful idea. I just need to make a few phone calls, and then we'll get it done, basically. Amazing. Thank you so much. No problem, Mom. After that, she hangs up. After she hangs up on him, very by the way. He calls, of course, the Queens. He called the Alpha Queen residence, and after a couple minutes of the phone ringing, the mom picks up. She says, hey, William, what's up? What's wrong? Oh, nothing. Nothing is wrong. But, I have a request, if you don't mind. What is it? No problem. As you don't know, it is my sister's, daughter's, well, come on, you can do it, spit it out. Okay, it is my sister's daughter's birthday today, and apparently ever since its inception, or the beginning of the show, she has always wanted to perform and or be a guest on the America show. So I want that to happen. Do you have any reservations? Sorry about that. I just burped. No problem. It's not in front of me, so it's not a big deal. So anyway, as I was saying before I got rudely interrupted by the burp, I really want her to be on the show, and if you want, you are invited to the surprise birthday party. No, I'm okay. No problem. No big deal. So I want her, well, she wants to be on the show, and, do you have any problems with that? No, actually, I think it's a good idea. Is she any good? I don't know. I guess we're going to have to find out when we get there, I guess. Alright, no problem. Yes, she is invited to the show. Do you want her to do rehearsals? Well, yeah, kinda. Alright, no problem. Okay. After that, he hangs up, or they together hang up. The phone call is over. He goes and leaves the room. After that, he just walks back to the bedroom. And as he was and before he could open the door, he says to himself, I think I need to wait for a little bit. So that's exactly what he does. He leaves back where he came from to sit down on the couch and just waits for her as the time is moving. He sits down on the couch and watches TV. At that point, it was 3:59. Well, actually 3:58 at that time. 3:58 a.m. It was about to become 4 o'clock, and he knew that he didn't want to wake her before it was time. So he watched a little bit of TV, and after that he turns it off. It was now 4 o'clock it was now 4 o'clock a.m. at that time. And now it was time for him to go back to bed because he was getting a little bit tired. And so he went back to his bedroom and opened up the door very quietly, very quietly, because she was also sleeping. She was also still sleeping by that point. So he walks into his bedroom, their bedroom, back into their bedroom, and goes right back to sleep. After after he and his girlfriend slept the 4 o'clock away, it was now time to wake up to go to work. His girlfriend wakes up first, he wakes up second, and then after that, he leaves the bedroom. After he said, we need to have a talk. It's nothing bad, but I would like to ask you a question, and I want to know what you think about all of that. About what's about to happen tonight at the American show. Do you think it's a good idea or not? But I need to get in the shower, so I'll talk to you after that. And Joey said, no problem. He leaves the bedroom once again, goes and walks into the bathroom, or towards the bathroom door. He opens up the bathroom and walks in. He takes his clothes off, his pajamas, and then after that, he walks or goes into the shower. After that, he washes up, he washes his hair, washes his whole body with soap and water, obviously. Then after he feels that he is sufficiently clean, he gets out of the shower, his or their shower, and he grabs the towel and dries off. After that, he leaves the bathroom. He leaves the bathroom naked, and Joey leaves the bedroom because it was her turn to get in. Well, it was her turn to get in the shower, but before she can leave, he grabs her arm, not aggressively, but he really wanted to talk to her. He says, never mind. Okay, I have something to tell you. So, at the American show, or actually rather, anyway, I have a question that I need to ask. So how would you feel about an unknown, talent? Okay. Let me just give it to you straight, honey. My sister's, daughter is it's her birthday. And she wants to celebrate that by first, giving her a gift of a lifetime. My words, not hers. By giving her an opportunity to sing at the American show. She could be good or she could be bad. We don't know, but we're going to find out. And she's going to be a guest on the show. If that's what you want to do. If you don't want her to do that, then that's fine. It's not a big deal. She would just be a guest. That is non-negotiable. But if you want her to sing, that's fine too. That is up to you. But she is going to be a guest on the show. That is, like I said before, a non-negotiable. What do you think? Sure. No problem. Alright. And also, do you want to come to the surprise birthday party that we're throwing for for my sister's daughter. Sure, no problem. After that, she leaves the bedroom after she kisses him on the lips. And after that, he begins getting dressed by walking towards the closet door and opening it to find clothes that he could wear. After he finds some clothes that he could wear, he decides to put them on. He puts on his clothes, and then after that, he's now leaving the bedroom. He leaves the bedroom, goes to the living room, and he goes to the kitchen. And then he begins cooking breakfast for his girlfriend and himself. As he is cooking breakfast, it was now time for her to arrive. She shows up in the kitchen. Behind him, she looks at the progression of the meal that she's about to eat alongside her boyfriend, and she says to him that is coming along very nicely, actually. She then walks away from him, sits down on the chair at the breakfast table. After that, she waits. She begins talking to him about his about his niece. He says, it was very beautiful at the hospital. I was not I was very proud and very happy to see my niece for the very first time. I was there at the hospital, and it was very nice, he says to her. After that, breakfast is now served. They are eating breakfast together, having a wonderful time, and very, very nervous about the show, because if she is not good, then, that's going to be not good for the show. But if she is, then that would be awesome for the show. A new talent has now been discovered, and everything is just that much greater, because now we realize that she's now a good singer. So they finish eating breakfast, and they are now leaving. They're now getting up from the breakfast tables, and they just open up the door, and they just walk towards the door. And after that, after they open the door, they now are walking out of the house. They get in the car, they buckle up their seatbelts, and after all of that, they are now gone from the house. They decided that they were going to make a detour towards his parents' house. He pulls up to the house, and he gets out of the car along with Joey. After that, he knocks on the door. He knocks on the door. After that, his mom opens it. She welcomes them both to the house. She asks, Martha to show up, because her ride is here. She does show up. After that, they are now gone from the house, along with Martha. She buckles up her seatbelt. Well, she's not, yes. She buckles up her seatbelt, and they are once again driving to the Alpha Queen studio so they can begin rehearsing for the show. He is quite nervous, but also quite excited. Martha is too, and she is very happy to be here. She's very happy to be in the car next to, of course, Joey, who is her idol, and who thinks that she's also a very good singer as well. After that, they arrive at the Alpha Queen studio. They pull up to the parking lot. They drive into the parking lot. They unbuckle their seatbelts and they leave the car. After that, they were now walking into the studio all together, and that's when Martha meets everybody who is going to be working with her. After she meets everybody, she and, of course, William go to his dressing room so he and her can begin calming down and preparing themselves for the show. He says, don't be nervous, everything is going to be fine. But if you blow this, it's not going to be fine. And so, he reassures her that you're not going to blow it. It's not going to be a big deal. Calm down. Don't be nervous. Everything's going to be fine. And then he kisses her on the forehead and gives her a hug. After that, they leave the dressing room because now it was time to rehearse. They all sing the opening song, and as they are singing, all the attention, all of it, just lands on Martha. She is just so talented. Even he was shocked. William was beyond shocked about her talent. She was very, very, very dynamic and very emotional with her singing. It was an original song that she wrote years and years ago when she was a teenage, when she was a, in her kid years. She was now a late teen. She was 18 at this point. This was her 19th birthday. And she was singing her heart out. And it was emotional and very awesome to see. After that, after the rest of the rehearsal, it was now time to go back and prepare herself further for the show. So they go back to the dressing room, his dressing room, and he prepares her further for the show. She's getting really nervous now, but he reassures her one more time to not be nervous and everything's going to be okay. So, the show begins. They walk out to the they walk out and onto the stage. Everybody is their cheerful and happy self. And after that, she stays in the dressing room because it's not her time yet. So, she stays in the dressing room after he leaves, and they wave goodbye. They walk, well actually, they wave, no, they walk onto the stage, I should say. As they're walking onto the stage, they are singing the opening song, just like they always do. After that, they begin their monologue and they talk about the current events of the day. After that, it is very, 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 very loud. After a couple minutes of them talking, after a couple minutes of them making jokes, it was now time for Martha to arrive, figuratively and physically. And she does. She sits down next to Joey and, of course, her uncle. They talk about her birthday, her singing ability, and the fact that she was blowing people away before the show even began. And after that, she says, "Do you want me to perform a song for you guys?" And the people say, "Yeah!" People are cheering, we have a good time. After that, that's exactly what she does. She gets a mic, or someone hands her a microphone. And after that, she performs to everybody. And it is beautiful. People are crying, people are laughing, not at her, but at the situation of the song, about the song, and how tragic it is. People, they are crying. Joey and William, they're also crying. It is so beautiful, but so heartbreaking. And after the song is over, she gets a standing ovation. After she sits back down on the couch to talk more about about herself rather. They just wanted to talk about how sad the song was. So that's exactly what that's what they do. And after that, the show is about to be over. So they walk back onto the stage, and alongside Martha, they sing the goodbye song. And after that, they wave goodbye. All three of them wave goodbye together, and the show is off the air. The credits are rolling, and that was it. Everybody is leaving, but before they all leave, they just walk towards her and give her just compliment after compliment after compliment. And they are just complimenting the hell out of her. It was beautiful and quite overwhelming for all involved. After that, Kathy walks up to Martha and just shakes her hand and gives her a big hug. She says, I am blown away by what you have just done. you can come back anytime. It doesn't matter. You were great. You were amazing. Oh my God. She says. Well, thank you, Martha says. After everybody leaves, they are leaving also. So they get back in the car and they say, "You were great. You were amazing." Thank you. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to show my talent. I thank you so much, Uncle William, Uncle Will. Don't mention it, girl. Don't mention it. You did all the work. It was amazing. Wow, you were great. After that, they arrive home. They arrive home and they say, can you come please? So she comes a bit closer. They are walking behind her outside the door. She opens the door and boom! Surprise! People are just, my gosh. It was a perfect surprise. They walk in and they are laughing, having a wonderful time, and just enjoying themselves as they're walking into the house. She is quite overwhelmed and she starts to cry. Not out of anger or sadness, but out of this wow, this is a great day. Oh my gosh. And so after all of that, after they walk in to the house, they're all celebrating, having a wonderful time, dancing, eating snacks, just having a wonderful time. And then it was time for dinner. After that, the birthday cake. So they began eating dinner. It was amazing. The dinner was just wonderful. After that, after they ate dinner, it was now time for, of course, the birthday cake. They sing happy birthday to her, and she is just overwhelmed with emotion. She is overwhelmed with emotion. It was amazing. After that, they eat the cake. Everybody's having a wonderful time, and after the party is over, they all leave. Joey and William, they get back in the car. They wave goodbye to, of course, Martha, and she is just overwhelmed with happiness. So they leave, and they get back in the car, and they are now driving to the house. They get back in the house, and William said, "That was a wonderful day, wasn't it, honey?" And Joey said, "Yeah, yes it was." And they all kiss, and they kiss each other. They make out for a little while, and they walk in the house. They are exhausted, so they, of course, don't want to. They don't want to get in their pajamas right now. So they just sit down on the couch and they just lay there for a while. After a couple minutes of them doing that, they walk to the bedroom together, and after that they get dressed in their pajamas. And after all of that, they get under the covers and they fall asleep. And that was it. To be continued, everybody. To be continued. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, leave a like, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment down below telling me what do you like about the video or hate about the video. And I will see you wonderful people next time. Bye bye for now.